actually. So let me know if the audio is okay. And I will quickly just explain how this randomizer is a bit different from the Adventure 1 randomizer. At first it seems much the same, you know, random characters, random stages, order is random. All the dialogue, all the sound effects and such, random. Stop music, randomized. Everything is just a mess. But a change that is made is that more cutscenes play, and the cutscene dialogue that's changed has subtitles that match the change, so it's easier to follow, and that's good. And what else? Oh yeah, there's also like more characters than just the base 6, so anything can happen, essentially. And it seems that we ran out of music. I don't know what music it was, because I had the audio off when I started. So we're starting a new file. We will have all the upgrades, because otherwise it's practically impossible. Oh, she's awake now. Now she's playing with one of her toys. Yeah, sorry about that, but gotta let the cat be a cat. So let's do this. Let's play some Sonic Adventure 2 Randomizer, and I have tested this, but I haven't played through a whole session or anything, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. We're gonna start off with the... Hello Trash. We're going to start off with the hero story, although who knows what we'll actually get. Oh, we're starting with a cave. We're starting with a stage. Pyramid Cave as Infinite from Sonic Forces. So you can already see how this is a stranger version of the randomizer, because obviously Infinite is not in the game. He's based on Shadow though, so... oh yeah, I've also given Shadow a bounce bracelet, because otherwise Shadow can't get through this stage, for example. Hello, Asuka! This is actually one of the stages I got when I tested the game earlier. Although I got it as Sonic. Come on, be quiet. She's been sleeping and been like calm and quiet up until I decided to start screaming. Then she decided to start making noise back there. I'm not sure why Omoshao is red. It must have something to do with playing as Infinite that causes that. Pretty good model for Infinite. I wonder if it's taken from if it's taken from Forces or if it's a custom model. I always hated these E1000 units here because they always hit me when I try to grab the key. This one is a bit easier to maneuver around though. The next one as well. We got a pretty boring start here because we got a, you know, speed type character or action type character, to use the proper game terminology, for an action stage, which isn't very interesting, but you know. Oh, it's red for Randomizer yellow. Okay, I haven't noticed that until now. I've also only like briefly done a few test runs, so I was honestly hoping we would start with a cutscene, because the cutscenes are amazing. They're like my favorite part. The Knuckles cutscene we got last night was just splendid. So I think now we get to the part where we actually need the bounce bracelet, which is why it's good that we have the bounce bracelet, even though we're playing as Infinite. I don't know the full list of like cameo characters that are in this. I've only seen Infinite, Mephiles the Dark, Wario for some reason, and E102 Gamma. So, apart from that, I have no idea what's in there. Good effects though. It even had the little like Phantom Ruby cubes when you use spin dash and stuff. That's cool. Very good mod.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
Oh, we got the intro music. I'll take that.
Here I come.
Let's see if we get a cutscene on our stage or a boss. Oh, cutscene.
I'm counting on both of you.
Okay. Is that it? So that was about just one voice clip. Oh well. Oh, we got Infinite again? And then an action boss again. This is a really boring beginning. Test runs were way more fun. Although the good thing is that if I get something that's just really annoying to play or something, then I can actually reset and change the character. Like the characters can be randomized again. The stages cannot, but the characters can. That's good. Because you can't do that in Adventure 1. I don't consider myself very good at Sonic Adventure 2. I'm pretty good at Sonic Adventure 1. Can even speedrun Sonic's story in it, but like... I don't know, Adventure 2 I always found it a bit... not necessarily difficult to control, but it's different enough from Sonic Adventure 1 to where I wasn't able to just get along with it as well. That went pretty good.
It all starts with this.
You will contain the ultimate power. Oh, speaking of that cutscene.
What the?
What's that? You want to come too? Well, if you really want to.
Some military troops
It's okay
suddenly
with
showed
me.
up saying they
Just
were
don't
looking
get
for
in
me.
my way.
Looks like they might be taking me for a ride somewhere.
The red swelling may be a weak spot. Sonic, aim for it. So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you
Taking
anyway?
damage without having any rings will end your
The
game.
end of
But
everything.
you knew that already.
All of this set to My Sweet Passion is just beautiful.
Sonic and his buddies somehow found a way to get to the
The
space
vibration's
rocket.
getting worse.
If those blocks were not there, you could get through. Watch Chow closely, and you may see them lay eggs.
Cool.
I will protect the Master Emerald.
Oh god, like the cutscenes are my favorite part. Oh, cool.
Here's how to use the Chow transporter. What? I'm not good enough for you?
I'm Knuckles, the Echidna.
I've got a great
There's gotta be a way I can
How
get out of
about
this
making
place.
a deal? Bring your chow here. It's a lot of fun. Not bad, huh? I'm pretty strong, all right.
Going first to distract the
That's
troops.
all.
Then we will carry out our plans.
Choose an event file you have downloaded.
This place looks like a deserted mine of some kind.
Try the
Most of
swivel
it's
upper
underwater now.
technique.
What's up with that
Hold
knucklehead
circle
anyway?
on the
Trying to take
analog
over the
thumb
shuttle.
pad,
I thought
plus
we were
B
toast
button.
for
Select
sure.
a scene.
I think the tutorial and menu messages are my favorite.
I was waiting for Sonic at my hidden base to show him my awesome robot created to put that creep in his place.
Shoot.
Why did this have to happen?
Wait, was that Tikal? Oh yeah, right, because she's a multiplayer character with voice lines.
Try digging through parts of walls to get to the other side. Try it on odd-looking walls.
Give up, Amy.
Wow, Tails. Did Amy ever do to you?
The door's locked. We need a key to get in there.
That will do.
Wow. I love when the swear bleep happens. That's the most beautiful one.
Once the enemy is turned into a different actions with different
I'm Sonic.
items.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Beware of the Vulcan fighter. Its cannon is very powerful. If you see it, run. While in mid-jump, press and hold A.
Oh, that's beautiful. Are we just getting cutscenes now?
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman.
And the FMVs obviously can't change dialogue.
And soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time.
I got a really good one when I tested it, where Knuckles proclaimed himself as Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form, and then Rouge was actually like responding to him as if he was Shadow, and it was just beautiful. Obligatory mention of peeing on the moon. God, I love this game though. Like, it's so dramatic in the best way. I miss when Sonic games were like this. They were just more fun when they were like this. Like, just going all out on telling an extreme storyline.
I should have tried.
That music though.
How's this?
Yes, take that, you creep. Shadow, are you okay?
During the race, encourage your chow based on how much stamina they have. Also, remember that encouragement works best if your chow is big.
It's not speed.
We're just getting cutscenes now. It's beautiful.
Busting out of jail was no problem. And I found Shadow too.
Shoot.
Tricking that old doctor is just too easy. Alright, it's time to get to work.
It seems the randomizer doesn't work with the mod that fixes Amy's eyelashes though. It's still pink. It shouldn't be. And we're just jumping back in time
The
now,
ultimate
okay.
life form. I must destroy all the evil the Professor has created.
Try using your bounce attack. Try to stay behind. It's the easiest way to get on top. Keep shooting the cannon. His weak point will appear.
It always bugged me that the Tornado 3, it says Tornade on it in the red text. Oh, okay.
The military's top-secret weapon, Project Shadow, was stolen from the military base located on the deserted island in the southern sea.
I know that people fight over the most
Use the analog dodge pad.
What? Not even close.
Try playing it in front of something
Oh, shit.
and watch what happens.
Say something, you
There we go.
hedgehog!
There are quite a few special actions for both of them. Try mastering them all.
Not coming anything super awkward yet, I say, and we get Rouge in Prison Lane. Okay, well, that'll do. I love that Rouge doesn't have a running animation, she just walks really fast. I think it's the same for Knuckles, actually. And I would love for like one of the pro Sonic speedrunners to do Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 randomizer on a GDQ or something. That would be hilarious. I almost think I prefer randomizer speedruns to regular ones. It's just that, well, random. There's no better way to put it, really. God, no, now you see, this is why the homing attack exists. It's really hard to hit robots in 3D. Yeah, it's Sonic Heroes Rouge. Rouge has like 4 different outfits or something. If we get Amy, we're actually going to be Sonic Riders Amy, because I have a mod installed, assuming it works. I was using the movie Sonic as well, but that messes up some of the alternative costumes, so I removed that mod ahead of time. Although I do still have the movie shoes on Sonic. They don't show up in cutscenes though, sadly. The cutscene models are all separate from the in-game ones. Not sure why that is, actually. Maybe the higher res versions or something? I'm not sure. Because in Sonic Adventure 1 they're not. The Sonic Adventure 1's cutscenes are actually just made
like to customize the
within
main
the
menu?
stages and overworld, so... That's gotta be an A rank, right? 2 minutes on Prison Lane, come on. What?
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency
Oh right, you get so much score when you blow things up as a walker, so of course it's tailored for more points. Well, there are stealth, there is a stealth stage in Sonic Adventure 2. It's the pyramid stage for Knuckles and Rouge. I forget what it's called now, and it's really annoying. So yeah, no, Rouge should not have had stealth gameplay.
Power laser!
Select the stage.
We're getting really short voice clips for Rouge. And Tails.
What in the world is this? This can't be right. Just what
Well, that's
is
almost the
Shadow
right
doing?
line, isn't it? This is when she looks up for a shadow, right?
Chaos control.
Yeah, Prairie Shadow.
Maybe it rusted
Yes, definitely, Rouge, definitely. What?
Attention all
Oh,
units. Suspect seen heading south.
I like the treasure stages.
Do you know about Chow?
Oh. What? Oh, it's a PSO2 outfit. From the Dreamcast version. Remember that? You could get a PSO2 outfit if you downloaded Sonic 2 and like... No, actually, I think it wasn't the download, it was something else. It was like an unlock. Sonic and Shadow, maybe all of them had PSO2 outfits because it released around the same time. No, and like I say PSO2, PSO1 of course.
Probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands. The art was
It's like, the way they handle Project Shadow is really strange overall because they also leave out a bunch of information that was only readable on... oh, I should have just homing attack there. That was only readable on the Sonic 2 website. The old Sonic 2 website, like all of Gerald's journals and details on what the project was, like how, like the reason he made Shadow was, like, you know, officially for the government it was to make it a bioweapon, but his actual reason was to make like a living antibody to cure Maria's disease, which is like called like DIBS or something like that. Like it's basically an in-universe version of AIDS, and it's like really dark and depressing, and yeah. Oh yeah, Aaron. Yeah, it was only for multiplayer. Oh yeah, all the DLC is available through modding. NIDS, yeah, that was it, not DIBS. I had two letters right. But like it's super dark and interesting, and like, yeah, something like I forget what the letters stand for, but it has to do with like the immune system. Yeah, exactly. It's neuroimmune something, yeah, syndrome. Like it's just this incredibly dark storyline, and they never bring it up in the game because it was only in those journals. You can't read them in the game. There's no like text version anywhere. And it's sad because it's cool. And yeah, the localization is terrible. Like, you know, there's the infamous moment where you just keep like Japanese words, like when Sonic goes "Teria" in the middle of a thing. There's other examples of that. There's like a bunch of information is missing. Look at that sleek PSO outfit though.
I guess you're right.
Hey, Livy. Livy. Sorry, my cat was trying to tear down a Cardcaptor Sakura poster. But she listened. She's a good cat.
Do you know what type of TV you were using?
I wasn't using a TV, I was using an Asus monitor, Amoshao. Aquatic Mine as Shadow? Oh no, as Red Infinite. Neuroimmune deficiency syndrome. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I wasn't all that wrong then. We're stuck, and my cat is here. Hello. Livy, can you like be anywhere but in front of the mop? Can you jump up there? Please? Ah, good girl. Yeah. There's a bunch of like small details like that. And I believe there's actually like mods that fix the script. But obviously not with voice lines. But if you play it in Japanese, you can like play with a better translation. But it's just unfortunate overall. We are not... Oh. There's one. Oh wait, we can't breathe on the water. We need air bubbles. Come on! No!
I did it, Sonic!
Yeah, Levy is cute. should probably like lower the water. God, out of all characters to get, we got an action style character, which are like the worst in water. Oh, I think we're getting closer though. We need to find bubbles though. There's no bubbles here. Oh wait, we can...
The space colony is still accelerating toward Earth. In 5 minutes, there will...
Yeah, the fact that the Shout Goodbye music plays makes it incredibly dark. Oddly enough, Sonic Adventure 1 is pretty well translated, all things considered. Oh, instant water change. Like, you would think it would have similar issues being, you know, a game from the same era. I can't get up from here. But it's actually pretty well translated. Like, there are still some things missing, of course, but it does a pretty good job. Ah. Action characters are really not meant to engage with this environment. It's super tricky to maneuver. Oh no. Oh yeah, there's an option for this mod to replace Mad Space from the Dark Side story, which is like the infamous worst stage in the game, to replace it with Green Hill Zone, and I have activated that because Green Hill Zone is fun. Oh, wait, we can have the air necklace as infinite? Well then, that changes everything. Can we get back to... Well, I think it's probably because they found that it wasn't very fun. Like, I have to assume that's it. Like, none of the 3D Sonic games uses water much. Adventure 2 probably uses it the most. Like... Wait, oh god, the air necklace doesn't work because we're not Knuckles. Shit. We're dead again. Well, this is interesting. I could reset and change characters, but I'm gonna try at least 1 or 2 more times as infinite. So we need to keep the water at this level so we can get to this emerald. Oh, we just got it doesn't matter as our drowning music. How am I gonna get up here? I can't get high enough.
I'm Knuckles the Echidna, but you can call me Knuckles.
What the fuck? Oh, now it's here. All the stages are supposed to be beatable as any character, but this feels impossible. Oh, what the hell? No, it was right there.
I'll find the president.
There we go.
What's that? Is that you, Sonic? Are you
This is ridiculous. Because there's like, it's gonna be down here then. I guess I could take hints. Sounds like I'm gonna get an A rank anyway. I was saying something about the drowning bit. But yeah, I think they probably just realized that it wasn't very fun with underwater segments, like... And honestly, I agree with them. I'm not fond of underwater segments in Sonic games. Or games in general, to be perfectly honest. 3, no 1 fan. Okay. But Sonic Adventure 1 has like the most graphic, fucked up drowning animation though. Like it's really just disturbing. What the fuck, really? Okay.
Hip drop.
Well, that was a disastrous stage. What is that music from? Must be like the Dark Shout.
Go
What?
now. I have to keep my promise to Maria and you.
How? I'll take it.
It's too high here. I'm scared of heights.
That's perfect. I never understood this.
Sonic the Hedgehog. So this is what the inside of a pyramid looks like.
Like Sonic is right in front of the thing, and he turns around and runs back.
Are you okay?
No, we actually got Knuckles. Okay. It's kind of boring. Gotta be honest. Alright, you have to wait.
Using the analog thumb pad.
How's this?
We're not gonna get 2 hits in now. I messed that up. Or maybe? Yes.
The switch to the security lock is located somewhere down there.
Yeah, and Eggman didn't even know which emerald was fake at the time, because he tricks Tails to telling him afterwards by assuming one is the fake and then watching Tails' reaction, and Tails is foolishly being like, "How did you know it was the fake emerald?" It's like, "You told me now." God, Adventure Eggman was great. He actually felt like a legitimate, like, evil genius villain. Now he's just too goofy for his own good, if you ask me. Like, he was goofy in Adventure as well, but like, now it's just ridiculous. Okay, can we get a second punch in? Come on! Oh, that's not gonna be enough. Nope.
Get out, you ugly prototype.
We haven't figured out where it's best used though. It's a very dangerous special attack.
I'm guessing this one's locked to treasure characters, because otherwise you can't dig, which makes this impossible. Oh yeah, randomizers are just ridiculously amazing. Like the Super Metroid A Link to the Past randomizer that merges the 2 games into one. Like, what the hell? And yes, I also like him in the Sonic movie. He is honestly terrifying at one point. At the end when he like finally corners Sonic in the city and everything, it reminded me of in Sonic Adventure 1 when he goes after Tails. He's like this threatens to murder Tails. No! That like, "You fool, away before I make mincemeat out of you." And it's just like, holy shit, why is Eggman scary? Yeah. Sadly, I'm not sure how much like other Sonic games would be befitting a randomizer, because like the adventure games are basically the only ones that really utilize the whole different gameplay elements of the characters. Like if you randomize the stages in Sonic Heroes and the characters in Sonic Heroes, like, oh no, I get another team with the same basic gameplay capabilities. I don't know. And 2D Sonic games are even less fitting because they're already designed to fit all the characters. I guess Sonic 06 could have worked. It both feels like a Mario boss and it's named like a Mario boss. Oh shit.
Which one?
Lucky me.
Blows up.
Is this the stage you would like to go to?
I was talking about this on Twitter earlier, how like Eggman basically, this is basically the in-universe equivalent of Eggman just blowing up Guam. And he gets away with it.
So this is what the inside of a pyramid looks like.
I think it's finished.
Oh yeah, and I love Eggman Bomb Bomb as a name.
Eggman, you're no
That
challenge.
blue hedgehog eluded me again. Now he's on the attack and is coming after me. Ah, why does this always happen?
Too bad.
The space colony arc position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
There may be some treasure here. Do you have any questions?
Want to look at your results?
It's closer.
Oh, chaos. Oh shit. Well, I don't think it's a plot hole why the government would want the Chaos Emeralds. Like, it's the government. And he wants the Master Emerald. Well, he doesn't actually want the Master Emerald. He follows a reading what he thinks is the Chaos Emeralds. He says so in the cutscene, and he's like, well, might as well take it if I have it. Although he should want the Master Emerald because Gerald Robotnik was doing research on the Echidna tribe and the Master Emerald, and recreated shrine and everything. But he doesn't know that yet, so fair enough. Like, neither of those are plot holes. So yeah, Chaos is one of the treasure hunting characters, and here's, again, I'm talking about this yesterday, but I hate this. Look, his tail is cut off. Why is his tail cut off? Froggy doesn't have his tail right now. But Sega just refused to give us Chaos with a tail, even though they say in Sonic Adventure that he's supposed to have a tail. Yeah, that's not even a thing that happens. Like, when the arc starts going towards Earth, everyone is already on the arc. And the military is going after Sonic because they believe Sonic is part of the whole arc thing. and you know, because they're also a corrupt military force, like, these aren't plot holes, it's just people wanting to find problems. By the way, I just want to point out, it's pretty awesome seeing, like, actual chaos and then artificial chaos here. Look how big he is! More like perfect chaos. Exactly, like, of course the government would be going after them, like, it's the government. Do people forget that the government is, like, authoritarian and, like, tries to actually control things? I mean, that's just people complaining about plot holes in general. Most of the time people try to tear up stories like that, it's just complete nonsense. That's an artificial chaos, yeah. It was Gerald's attempt at creating chaos, you know, during his research of the Echidna tribe. Like, actually, like, Sonic Adventure 2 probably has, like, some of the best maintained, like, storytelling and lore of the Sonic series, which, I mean, admittedly, it doesn't actually say much, but it clearly cared about its story, so to say. You have no music here, because music already ended. I don't know. Like, the decision to make Chaos a treasure character is interesting. I mean, it's because he's after the Emerald, so yeah, that makes sense, I guess. But I don't know, it's awkward. I do love his character model though. It's probably the best Chaos has looked. Like, not even his forces. Okay, he doesn't have an in-game model in forces, but he has a CG model in forces. Looks as good as this. Yep, exactly. You get to the Final Hazard. That's what it's called, right? No, Final Hazard is the last boss. It's called God, what's the last stage called? Well, you get to the last stage and you find, like, the recreation of the Echidna tribe shrines and everything, including the Snake Way waterfall and everything from the Lost World and the Mystic Ruins inside the Ark, because Gerald was working on that stuff. Like, it's genuinely fascinating, good world building. Like, it expands on the first game. It's really cool, but no one cares about that because it's more fun to just bash Sonic games for trying to tell a story, you know. Someone shared me this picture of, like, how people mistakenly characterize the early Sonic games as, like, early Disney cartoons, and as such they refuse to accept the more quote-unquote serious style stories. Canon's Core, yeah, that's it. As part of the same thing, when in reality it's more like early Sonic games were like Dragon Ball, and the adventure era is more like Dragon Ball Z. And that's basically it. But you know, the classic Sonic games didn't have cutscenes, so I don't know, that's basically it. It didn't have cutscenes, and as such, people just assumed there wasn't, like, a bigger story going on, or bigger themes going on. Yeah, I mean, hell, the first game is basically, like, about industrialism and, like, how corporate and machinery and stuff like that destroys nature. Like, it's always been pretty obvious about this. These goal rings are trolling us right now.
Are you sure? We only have 6 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, you know?
Yeah, the Sonic's Annoying Friends thing is also a thing that no other franchise gets. Hell, you know how people bash, like, Crush 40's music and stuff like that for being, like exaggerated, silly J-rock with English lyrics? Funny how when Final Fantasy XIV does that, people love it. Oh, we're back on Prison Island.
I can't.
You can't what?
Next step is to find Eggman's secret pyramid base, somewhere in the desert.
Eggman Bum Bum. The warp rings aren't really a thing in... well... I'm not sure, like...
That's a good one. Your emerald.
Chaos again, huh? On mission speed. So... the whole warp rings thing is interesting because... now we're basically playing the opening scene to Sonic Adventure 1. It's chaos, thrashy police cars. Like, warp rings, lore-wise, have not been a thing in the Sonic games. Like, yes, you have the special stage rings, but those have always been seen as sort of not part of the actual world. Like, it's a gameplay element, not anything else. But then you have, like, the comics, where they do specifically use warp rings the way they do in the movie. Like, you think about a place and you throw the ring out, and that's how you get to another location. And I'm assuming that's where the movie got it from. Oh, I love this billboard. Can we? How do you hide this the menu again? There. Miles Tails per hour. Description: date of birth none. Tails was never born. Hair fox brown, because you know Tails is famously brown, not yellow or orange. Place of birth none. Again, never born. Eyes blue. Fair enough. Height small. Complexion fox. Weight light. Sex male. Build small. Race fox. We needed another description telling us that he was a fox. Occupations none. Nationality none. 1 million something wanted. 1 million what? That sign is beautiful. It's the best sign. Okay, can we maybe find something to climb on? Nope, we did not. There's Live and Learn blasting as Chaos tears up the street. What was the other playable character? It was Tikal, right. Tikal and Chaos are the two treasure hunt characters from multiplayer. Like, Chaos has this strange little dance when he punches, which is why I fell off the street earlier. Apparently he also like homes in on enemies. Oh yeah, like the signs overall like is fantastic. The Dreamcast one especially, because some of the signs in the battle version is not as good. And then of course later they also got rid of the soap shoe stuff because they lost the license, although I have modded those back in. I don't need the Phoenix, but I want the Phoenix. I'm gonna get the Phoenix. Thank you. For example, there's a soap shoe advertisement right to the left here. If you can just turn the camera, please. Okay, wait, it's not high enough. No, there it is. Yeah. That is modded back in. It's just like, I think it's one of the like Chaos Cola ads or something in the re-releases. Oh no, our weapons are useless. Retreat! All personnel fall back! Also, like, even though there's like loop-de-loops and nonsensical platforming, the city stages in Sonic Adventure 2 actually feels like a city somehow.
Treasure scope using Y button. Then press B button to see items that are hidden.
D. Metal Sonic has a purple. Oh yeah, that's. I have no idea.
Using the light attack allows you to destroy multiple enemies.
It's the president scene.
The action window in the upper right corner indicates what action is performed with B button.
Oh yeah, the Man 3 poster. I love that poster. The texture for it is still in the DX version. And I believe like
Fewer hints you use in finding the emeralds.
the Japanese version I think has it appear in other places as well.
I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. That was easy. People may be selfish, like the.
There's nothing that can stop. Kind of joke, even when I'm in outer space. Funny.
I love that Sonic does the side mouth teeth smile in that cutscene. Otherwise his mouth's in the center in Sonic Adventure, but at that point it's not, and it looks really cool.
What kind of lady goes around stealing gems anyway?
Cyclone engage!
Sonic's asked me for the
There
first
must
time
be
to
a
do something
secret
for him.
passage
Somewhere
I
in
won't
this
let
room.
him down. I won't give up. Fire!
Oh, we're back here again. This cutscene again, okay.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. Let's take out this pretty swag and better than I expected.
Eh?
Bad day or what?
You should always tell the truth.
There's no time to waste. It's about to explode.
Are you a good guy or a bad guy?
You will tell me where Sonic and Tails are.
To avoid the missile, hide behind the wall. Blow up the dynamite packs on the pillars and the platforms will collapse.
But this is in the pyramid, huh? Okay.
This time, I will show you my power.
What?
All right, Shadow. Time for me to finish this.
Hey, where are you going?
Special attacks are awarded after collecting 20. I found it, Fox Boy. Be aware of your surroundings while trying to avoid them.
I'll use the water level to my advantage.
I can't wait to see what Teria becomes. I hope it becomes a swear. That would be the best.
You can choose various
Please
settings.
wait a moment, Mr. President.
take your
As Amy?
as well as the Chaos Emerald. I call on you to destroy these pests.
Uh,
Out, my servant.
oh no! My Sonic Riders mod didn't work with the randomizer. Well, the mod will work, but the textures didn't. Oh, can you not do the hammer jump as Amy as Irish too? Oh, that sucks. Well, I guess it's a homing attack, so at least that. Yeah, this is basically what happened with my Sonic movie skin as well. Like, all the colors ended up wrong. I just assumed that this one would actually work. I don't know why they only let the characters wear pants when it's like a sports game. It's odd. Like Amy and Blaze only get to wear pants if they're in a sports game or a rider's game, which is effectively a sports game.
What?
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Amy's victory post before.
Tails, tell Sonic to meet you back at the research facility.
Try finding something that will get you to the other planet. The Chow Kindergarten is fun. This is the
your
lonely
favorite Chow
statue
there.
area. He looks lonely.
If I do, what's in it for me?
I don't have much time.
Farewell.
Eggman's really cussing up a storm.
That Batgirl is after the pieces as well. I have to collect them all and put the emerald back together quickly. Amy, Tails, I'm on my way.
That's quicksand and very dangerous. Avoid falling into the sand button at the right time when swinging on the bar to see what happens.
Sonic, you're out of range. You will lose your super form.
Be careful of the artificial chaos's sting. Have you tried using the light dash to collect all
Customize
the
your menu
rings
screen.
suspended in the air?
Tails?
Shed lots of dynamite caps around here. Be very careful.
Oh, okay. We'll take the fight here.
To harness the power of the Chaos Emerald.
Looks like we need to choose an event file.
Jump on the rail and get ready. Sonic, watch out!
I like running better.
Apocalypse.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major...
Find out how you rank with those around the world.
Shadow, I beg beg of you. Please, do it for me.
This must be the switch to drain the water. But first, here's the next thing
Is
you
that
need
what
to know.
chaos control is?
Let me tell you about the special action for Knuckles and Rouge. Okay, stay here and I'll be right back.
That's practically the opposite thing of what she actually says.
The
Oh shit.
trees only live for a while, so collect as many seeds as you can.
Fat Stone Line Knuckles.
What was that? I got a bad feeling about this. It's creepy in here. Heavy spirit.
Use the grab onto the wall. Use the analog thumb pad to move. The ghosts hate the sunlight. There must be a way to get some sunlight in here.
No, 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 no.
I know Ant-Man has no good
Wait.
Don't worry, buddy. No thanks.
It's easiest to hit with the like little dive thing, but it's tricky because he can also do it on you. And he can collect rings and use special attacks.
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you?
That
That's why
outfit
you
though.
saved me. You're such
Yeah,
a
it's a fancy
cutie.
Star Online outfit, that's for sure. Oh, another FMV.
Green light for launch. Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
That FMV is interesting because in the Dreamcast version, Sonic didn't have the soap shoes,
Shuttle
and we
liftoff.
actually re-rendered the CG FMV entirely for the GameCube release. I'm surprised they actually spent the money on doing that. I mean, most would not bother with it. Rouge has some really, well,
So this is the space colony where Eggman is hiding.
horny outfits. I think her Rider's one is like one of the most like, wow.
Is everyone alright? We should be landing soon.
The hatch doors are open.
Sweat it, Knuckles. The only thing in the cargo bay are those
What do you
master
mean, don't
emeralds.
sweat it?
Right?
Land the
Knock
shuttle
it
and
off,
let me
Knuckles.
out.
We're gonna crash this thing and
This
keep
is
that up.
this is
Oh, no!
probably the
Don't
least
touch that
sensible
lever!
part of the storyline, where they would accidentally knock out the Master Emerald pieces onto the Ark.
This car is very tough. You can't destroy it, but you can move it with a punch
Hey,
attack.
what's this? Handcuffs? Wait a minute, what are you
I'm not
talking
gonna
about?
be a kid.
I'm not...
Stand back, Amy. Got it. I'll go first and find the entrance.
Wait. Try using somersaults to get through tight spaces. This is the egg scorpion chamber. Get ready to lock on when Tails
If
comes
you don't
close,
stop that,
or
I
when
will
you're
tell the
behind him.
principal
on you.
Yeah!
This is the egg scorpion chamber.
If I do what's in it for me. Take this!
Oh, Dark Shao. But yeah, randomizing dialogue is easily the most fun part. Like, I could watch just cutscenes randomizing forever. Oh really? That sounds great. Or at least you have the last of the DS ones. The third one. And the first canon, the only canon Castlevania game to have a female main character. Or only a female main character, because I guess you could argue that Portrait of Ruin had a shared protagonist spot with Jonathan and... what was her name? Charlotte? No. I don't remember now, it's been forever. I still haven't played Bloodstained actually. Shadow the Hedgehog would have amazing dialogue randomizers. Stage randomization and such would probably not be very exciting, but the dialogues would, like, just... yes, please, make that. I guess it's harder when it's a console exclusive game though. Love that we got White Jungle here. What's that song called? The White Jungle theme song. It's called Rhythm and Balance. That's what it's called. Oh, oops. Castlevania 3's main protagonist is Trevor. Like, yeah, there are some that like are playable, but they're not like the protagonist, or they're at least just the only one, because they made Sonya Belmont non-canon. That's actually something that's one of the reasons I didn't support Bloodstained actually. If it was Iga who made Sonya Belmont non-canon, because he felt it was unrealistic to have a female vampire hunter in that era. I mean, clearly he changed his mind on that whole unrealistic to have a woman thing later on. But, yeah. Well, I think it's mainly that the Sonic games don't have a good reputation with, like, the louder internet population. Like, if they ported Shadow the Hedgehog to modern systems, they would just get a bunch of articles about how Sega is porting a worthless game no one likes. And like, I don't know. I mean, they even removed, I think it's, yeah, they removed like Sonic 06 from like digital storefronts. It used to be there, but it isn't anymore because they just straight up feel ashamed of the Sonic series, essentially. Sonic Unleashed was removed as well, but it's back on the Xbox Live Marketplace when they made it compatible with Xbox One. But yeah, links back to the thing I've been talking about, how I feel like Sonic Team doesn't have any confidence in their own work anymore because it's just been bullied.
Before Eggman fires that weapon again. We've got to hurry.
Can't
Let's
get
find
through
the
the door
cannon and
before it
Access
closes.
to the
Hey
database.
kids, what's up?
I feel dizzy.
Genius.
Which file do you want?
Yeah, well,
The
Drake of
company was
99
completely shut
fucking
down,
dragons was
probably
not
to
made
keep
by
the
Sega,
prototype
were
from
it?
falling into the
The
wrong
design is
hands.
perfectly suited for space.
I mean, even games that have PC versions like Sonic Heroes isn't on Steam.
Alright!
Granted, it's a terrible port, but I mean, they didn't stop them from putting Sonic Adventure DX on there, so... Sonic Forces is like the only good PC port of a Sonic game. Well, I haven't played Sonic Mania, maybe that's good.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that hedgehog!
Even your memories might not be real, you know?
Well, we've seen the cutscene from the Hero and Dark perspective. And yeah, I don't blame Sonic Team for not having the confidence after the shit they've been dealing with. Like, it's a good game. I hope the fact that the Sonic movie is such a huge success will somehow cause a revival of the Sonic series outside of the classic stuff. So we'll see.
The Sphinx head is buried here.
That's how I reject advances as well. I just tell them the Sphinx head is buried here.
Greatest scientific genius of the world.
Man, Eggman's hot.
Chow hate crowded gardens.
Okay. Sonic Forces is good.
Chow to a garden.
Generations on PC is strange. Like,
Of the Master Emerald quick.
it's okay, I guess. But it has like some really awkward issues, and it runs very uneven. Like, it's way better than Heroes or Adventure DX, but it's not as good as it should have been.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it?
I don't mind the movie influencing the main series, because I mean the movie is so is so tied to existing Sonic lore that it's not much it could do. Like, it doesn't really establish anything that isn't currently canon, except Sonic isn't from Earth, which technically they've already changed in canon anyway, as of Izuka's new story outline. So, and I would actually like to see some of the stuff brought over. Like, I like how Sonic like generates lightning when running fast. I think that's cool. I like that Eggman is more threatening again. So I would actually not mind them taking some inspiration from the movie. I don't think they should adapt the movie or make the movie like game canon or anything. But I don't think them taking some inspiration from the movie bad. Even like, I don't think they should take the design of Sonic, but like the whole element of like visible quills, maybe? That looks pretty cool. I like that.
Having to come back isn't my idea of a vacation. How can you be sure your intelligence reports are correct? Why would the Chaos Emeralds
Remember,
be here
to
on the
release
island?
the lock on, hold B button down.
I mean, it's no more... It's not like Sega hired insiders when they changed everything in 2010, anyway.
Ow! Don't make fun of me.
I mean, the main series hasn't had any consistency at all since...
That you want to open?
Unleashed, I guess.
It's up to you,
Like, both the good and bad games are just like... I don't know.
Beware of the homing missile. Hide behind the wall to avoid damage. Use enemies to get to higher places.
Is this okay with you, Mr. President?
I'm Dr. Eggman, the greatest scientific genius
Is that
of
how
the
you say
world.
thanks to someone who just saved your life?
Lucky!
Don't forget your end of the bargain, Batgirl.
What about that last Chaos Emerald? We have the
Oh,
ultimate
that
power
single
is
tear.
fueled
By
Where
everyone's
is
wish. No, let me show you supersonic power.
Oh, apparently that's because it takes place in the other world, which is Sonic's home world, and now there's apparently two separate worlds and planets that they've never mentioned.
Neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emeralds.
That's what Izuka says. Because they don't give a single fuck about canon anymore. That's why I haven't seen any humans or like
We'll have all
human-like
the pieces
cities
very
since
shortly.
Unleashed.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! I don't know.
How is that?
But what I do know
Perfect?
is...
Like me?
So this is the space colony where Eggman is hiding.
Yes, definitely.
Stay away from the spinning drum, or you will be sucked in. Try running. After clearing the stage, a ranking screen will appear with time and score.
At least make it challenging.
Those robots are a total pain in the...
I take massive issue with it because
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
This is a
I'll-
racing game.
I'll save commenting until this cutscene's over. This is a racing game.
Access to the world.
Just let it go.
Listen to some cool
You
songs.
just don't know when to give up, do you? Try different actions with different items.
Is Dr. Eggman. I have found all 7 Chaos
Beware of Rouge's special attack. Be sure to get out of the way when she does her black wing attack.
Before the cannon fires again. Can you get over there?
The surfaces are designed to absorb attacks. It's invincible. As long as he's equipped with that red life support system, he's invincible. Collecting the rings will help you slowly recover health.
Check your results.
Did you know
Mr.
that there
President,
are 10 animals
That's
hidden
why
in this
you
stage?
should be like
It's time
him.
to share.
And never give up. Believing in your dreams.
Oh, we got one of the cut lines. We got the cut line where the secretary is like, never stop believing in your dreams to present. Oh, now the Sonic Rush outfit works. That means what didn't work was some alternative outfit.
Find the level up item, then you can do the light dash.
Look at that. It's Riders, Amy. Okay, so Sonic Forces, no humans. Yeah, so apparently it's because it takes place on different planets. Like, there are 2 home planets in the Sonic series that they never mention. And Izuka just revealed this randomly in an interview. It's like, oh yeah, that's why. And it's the classic Sonic is its own dimension now because we say so. And it really bothers me because, like, we spent all this time re-establishing so that the Japanese and Western game canon was accurate to each other, that it took place on Earth, or at least a variation of Earth, and how humans were a common thing, and so were the animals, but like not as common as regular animals. And like we even made it so that like the animals are considered citizens as human beings, like they have houses and homes and everything, and then they're just throwing that out for the sake of really boring avatar-based designs. And I like Sonic Forces. I really like Sonic Forces, way more than most people do. But that did bug me. That really bothered me. Because it felt like such a betrayal of all the established world building. And it's where, like, my opinion that Sonic Team don't have any self-confidence in the world building and lore, like, really solidified. Because, like, they basically just made it so that none of the previous games really make sense. Like, apparently Green Hill and the chemical plant and the city that City Escape take place in are on a different planet than the human one, and yet Sonic 2, Sonic 1, Sonic Adventure 2, other games that have Green Hill Zone take place on Earth. What? Like some people took issue with them just changing the art style for the humans in Unleashed. I didn't mind that. Art style changes happen. It's whatever. I thought it was cool to see a different take, and we're like more cartoony people and stuff. But them just going like, nope, there's a world with no humans, and that's where this game takes place. And it's like, why would Eggman even want to take over that world? Can tell I'm more comfortable playing Sonic stages than I am other stages in this game, because I just went on that rant without even acknowledging that I'm playing Final Rush, the last Sonic stage, and doing perfectly fine. Even using like shortcuts and stuff. Like I wasn't even thinking about it, I just did it like muscle memory style. Like, yeah, here's where I'm supposed to jump off this ledge and whatever. Now watch me die here. Oh, okay, I did it. Cool. Yeah, I think... Oh, that sucks. I think the Sonic series needs, maybe not a retcon or a reboot, but a restructuring. And it's why I really hope that the rumor about Sonic Adventure 1's remake is true. Because that would be a good way to start that kind of restructuring, because it would put them in a position where they have, you know, one of the most popular Sonic games, and definitely one of the most popular Sonic stories told as a new outset point. They could, if they wanted to, effectively reboot from Sonic Adventure, remake Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, still keep some other games canon if they want to, but like use that as a sort of free, like, try again thing, you know? And I think maybe they should, because right now it makes no sense. And while classic Sonic fans might be happy with less world building and less sort of focus on the story and stuff, the modern Sonic fans aren't. Like, they're not happy with what they're getting. They want something more like Sonic Adventure. So it would just make sense to cater to those fans. If I don't get an A rank for this, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. But I lost a lot of rings, so I might not. Thank you. A for Amy. I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of that, actually. Oh shit. We're fighting Chaos as Wario. So previously we fought... So Chaos is Rouge and we're Knuckles, so it's the opposite of the previous fight, but we're Wario for some reason.
Use your rings wisely. Pick up one ring at a time, or else
Yeah, I think the reason remakes work so well... I mean, Jim Sterling made a video on the remake thing, but it was a bit of a different... He made a bit of a different point than what I'm going to be talking about here. I think the reason they're so popular is because a lot of franchises ended up in positions where
Next up
the
is to
creators
find
aren't
8
sure
secret
what to
pyramid
do with
ways,
them.
somewhere in
And
the
they don't
desert.
have the grassroots of when they made the popular games. So by going back to the earlier games, they can rediscover what made those games great, and as such, find what made the games popular and fun in the first place. That's why the Resident Evil 2 remake does so well. That's why Final Fantasy 7 is a bit of a different one, because that's just a remake people have asked for a long time. The Final Fantasy games are fine currently, but like, those things are just really solid ways of finding the strengths of your franchise again. And I like that. I like remakes. I like remakes conceptually from the start. I just think it's a shame that a lot of remakes, especially in movie terms, are not very good. But yeah, I really hope the Sonic Adventure rumor is true. Like, Izuka said he wanted to do it, and I mean, he's the one in charge, so why he would tease that and not have it planned, I'm not sure, but we'll see, I guess. We were going to get the big Sonic panel this month at the South by Southwest, but that's been cancelled because of the coronavirus. But they're still going to do some sort of announcement on the 20th because Sega Japan is holding their Sonic 2020 celebration. But we'll see. I hope that that's what they'll announce, because that would be a brilliant way to approach it, especially if they do it properly and actually like make it like a Sonic Adventure game and not just like, we made the Sonic Adventure story but it's a boost game. It's like, no, that's not what anyone wants. Damn it, I was hoping it would be an emerald here. Yeah, we're to call now, by the way. I guess I didn't mention that. I've gone completely off on a tangent about the Sonic series instead of talking about the Randomizer, because I like doing that. I like talking about Sonic. Yeah, I feel like the Sonic series... Hi, Big! The Sonic series... After Sonic 06 happened, and was unfortunately the disaster that it was, Sega and Sonic team got so embarrassed and so ashamed that they essentially never really recovered. And as such, almost every Sonic story since then is like a standalone story. It doesn't try to connect to other stories. It doesn't build up a previous world's world building and all these things. Oh, fuck you. Now I need to find a ring so I don't die. I'm just going to go down to the rockets down here. But maybe remaking Sonic Adventure could relight that fire, especially if like the Sonic movie's success makes them actually feel a bit more confident about Sonic as an actual franchise that isn't just milking nostalgia feels. Because I mean, the Sonic movie, say what you want about it, whether you like it or not, it didn't try to just copy classic Sonic tropes. Like, it pulled from everywhere and it told a new story. So like, it being a success matters. As does the fact that they actually use, well, they used an original design. They used an original design that's based on modern Sonic, not classic Sonic. And Tails is modern Tails, not classic Tails. So, where the hell is the second emerald? Sorry, I mean, where's that damn second emerald? Sad item. That doesn't tell me anything. Yeah, of course. I actually haven't played the Majora's Mask remake. Or remaster, rather. From Pumpkin Mountain you can see. Pumpkin Mountain is that one, I think. on a mountain shaped like a pumpkin ghost. What? Oh, okay. So it's... See, sad face. Is that sad face? That looks angry face. That looks sad face. I mean... I guess they're not entirely wrong about that, but like it is fairly straightforward in terms of the plot, sure, but it's not like generic in the sense that they threw out the Sonic stuff. It's very, very reliant on actual Sonic lore. Like, that's what really amazed me so much about it, was just that it was clearly maybe people who deeply cared and understood Sonic lore of various kinds, not just like the old games or the new games or the cartoon or the comics. Like, no, this took from everything, and that was really cool. In the air. And also, it was really funny. Like, the jokes were really good. Which was like not what I was expecting, because like the few jokes I have seen in the trailer did not land with me at all in the trailer, and then not in the theater they did. Like, they really landed. Are there more train tracks somewhere? I feel like I've been to all the train tracks now. Maybe there's train tracks on the Church Mountain. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck. There we go.
That should be you, right?
I did not deserve an A rank for that. Aww. Levy's asleep up on the shelf now. You can see... You can sort of see her tail here. No, you can't. Sorry, that's the wrong shelf that you can see. Oh well.
World conquest is your goal.
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds.
You can perform
Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Technique points. This is their favorite snack. Feeding Chow these will make them strong and healthy.
Oh yeah, speaking of bad translations, when Shadow goes like, "As you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish."
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
Why did he say that? He's not a genie.
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me.
In Japanese, he's more like, "Hey, you saved me. What do you want? I'll give it to you." Like, it's way more sensible. You are Knuckles, yes.
I'm out of here before the robot gets me.
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
Square cars are invincible. Knock them off their tracks.
Square cars are invincible indeed.
Try digging into walls that look odd. You might find a secret passageway.
This is working. Sonic, how are you doing?
It doesn't bother me.
No, that's no good. You've spoiled my plan.
The rules are simple. The first one to the gold ring is the winner. I want to go home.
Sonic, Shadow, you two are the...
Sonic!
No, Tails is here. Or not.
Farewell, Sonic, my admirable adversary.
Don't forget about the action link. Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me. You're such a creep. Where could my emerald be?
The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart.
Very well, very well. Let's discuss how we are going to do this. I will go in first and distract the military troops, allowing you to sneak in the base without being detected.
Shadow!
Get the Chaos
Use of your
before the
superpower
military
will cause
finds
you to
you!
disappear! Get back to the colony!
The overlays of those explosions have always been awkward.
Press B button and try it.
Oops.
Knuckles and Rouge can scale any wall with ease.
But look, it's like this is the recreation of the Master Emerald altar in the Ark that Gerald made.
Break it with the missile. There should be a missile around here.
See how you rank with your friends around the world.
Is this okay? I'll beat you!
I have to find them before we lose them again.
Once the enemy is turned into a ball, throw it at enemies far away. Pretty cool, huh?
Which music would you like to listen to, Mr. President?
Jerk off motion. I have no idea actually. Magic Hand is a strangest ability. We're back here again.
Nuts grow on trees. If you shake the trees, they will fall off. Want to be the hero or villain? The other key is maintaining health.
It's closer. Select a story.
Oh, it's actually the fight. Wait, Rouge? And I'm to call? What? Yeah. I mean, overall, I used to really miss when theme songs were a more common thing. At least we have Fist Bump and Infinite in Forces.
I found you, Faker.
Once you
Yeah, I really liked that one. The Nuts quote was amazing. So, oh, she can use chaos control. Amazing. Bet you didn't know that about canon, that Rouge can apparently use chaos control.
This is the green room.
Oh, she's ahead of me again.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that head!
Yeah, we'll see.
We managed to hotwire the space shuttle.
We managed to hotwire a space shuttle. You know, the kind of thing you do. Oh yeah, that is really odd. It's not on the soundtrack. It's only on the vocal CD. That's, yeah, that was really strange. Cause like they even announced it ahead of time, so it was clearly finished. But like, yeah, that was an odd decision. Not sure why they did that.
I'm to call.
Yes, you are.
Shadow, what are you doing?
But yeah, Forces at least had some. It also had lyrics and stages, which I like. But like, more than that, hasn't been much.
Professor Gerald.
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just want to
Out
you
of
so
nowhere,
Press
Eggman
A button while
appeared.
in
His
midair
statue
to
came
block.
alive.
But you already knew that.
Oh, did we finish the game? Well, hero story. I don't know, like, it could be a fake cut, because who knows the order of cutscenes in the randomizer, but it would make sense. We defeated Rouge, so... We did! We cleared the hero story! Oh, that's beautiful. 50 minutes, 24 seconds. This is cool. One death. Wow, April. Whoa. Oh no, I don't want to know the, oh, Movie Sonic is in this. I don't want to know the... Can I skip this? I can't. I don't want to know the various characters. I want to be surprised. Oh, Sonic Riders Aim is also in this. Unless it also lists mods I have installed somehow. Maybe? This was fun though. Well, a lot of things that we didn't get to play Green Forest, White Jungle, Middle Harbor, Wild Canyon, none of the space treasure hunt levels. We didn't get to play Crazy Gadget, although I don't mind that. Tails version of the Pyramid Stage, didn't get to play that, not Knuckles either. Were there any bosses we missed out on the hero story here? Yeah, we got to fight some dark side bosses instead. That was odd. Yeah, I can do dark story time. Technically, I should probably make some food because I haven't eaten today, and now it's 3 AM. But I feel like playing more, so we'll do that instead. I wish I could skip this, but I can't. Dean Bristow, the original voice of Eggman, sadly passed away between Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog. Although a lot of the dialogue was recorded for Shadow the Hedgehog before his passing, but they still changed out the entire cast and licensed the 4Kids cast at the time. Well, if I want to eat something, I have to make food, though. And that's an effort. Thank you.
Eggman steals the research from a military base located on an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Ark, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be at hand. Sonic Adventure 2, The Dark Side Story.
Long live the Eggman Empire. I love those little scenes. Alright.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
I'm going to get like a bag of chips or something, and then we'll continue. That way I can actually at least snack on something. Okay. And I will mute my mic as I pour the chips into a bowl. Okay. Let's see what you were saying. Oh yeah, the 4 kids VAs are fine. Jason Griffith did a fine job with Sonic. Amy Pallant, I think her name is, was a decent Tails. Maybe that was post 4 kids. I don't remember. But I still prefer the original Adventure and Adventure 2 cast, although some of those differed as well. Aww. My cat is so cute. Alright, so let's do the dark story. See what happens. Starting with a stage. Okay. Holy shit, showers fast. Yeah, see, I didn't have that nostalgia, obviously, because for me, those had Swedish dubs. And the Sonic games sadly never had a Swedish dub. Sonic X did have a Swedish dub, and it's terrible. I still own it on DVD, though, but it's absolutely terrible. I was actually kind of annoyed. They released Sonic X on Netflix, but they don't have the Swedish dub. And like, good or not, I still feel like dubs should be preserved. So that did bother me. Otherwise, like, Netflix is like one of the few places you can still find Swedish dubbed anime. Like, Glitter Force got a Swedish dub. They have Pokemon in Swedish on there, Yu-Gi-Oh! In Swedish on there. Can't find that elsewhere. It's not on DVD or Blu-ray or anything like that. So doesn't get released on home video. It used to, like in the early days of DVD and of course VHS, but that's about it. I'm currently archiving the Pokemon dub. Almost done. I have like 75% done of the Pokemon anime in Swedish. And then I'm gonna move on to the Digimon dub after that. But yeah, it sucks. What? I thought that went really well. Ugh. Shooting stages. Well, no. Nowadays it's pretty rare, but it was pretty common in the like 80s, 90s, early 2000s. But not video games, not video games, but cartoons. Yeah. Actually, the Sonic movie has Swedish dub, and I haven't heard it yet, though. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to. Assuming I can afford seeing in the theaters again.
Dr. Eggman! It looks like there's no treasure here. You can compete with people around the world.
I'm counting on you, Tails. Amy,
try locking on to multiple enemies with a homing button to dig into the side of the wall.
Yeah, because essentially, when they re-release stuff on DVD and Blu-ray, they do it internationally. They do it for an international release. And at most, they will release the English, French, and the German dub. They're not gonna bother licensing the Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, all the other dubs, because why would they? Most of the people buying it have no interest in it. And as such, it just goes away and disappears forever. The only reason we have the Sailor Moon dub in Swedish is because enough fans had it recorded on VHS that we were able to restore it completely. Like recorded on VHS, that is. Gerald.
Don't just run treasure hunter.
Stay alert.
Did you
and
buy
keep
my...
shooting.
I took the Chaos Emerald from the National Reserve Bank.
Story select.
Which one do you want?
While in mid-jump, press B button and bounce like a rubber ball.
I can't lose to Tails.
Well, there's enough of there's enough money in it. That's mainly why. Holy shit, they're swearing. So there's enough people
It all starts with this.
who will watch it in French. Whereas in Sweden, like, Swedish dubs are kind of looked down on because everyone knows English, I guess. So like, whenever I mention it, like, oh, I watched the Swedish dub of something, I will get some people who are like, why would you do that? Swedish is terrible. And it's like, because I find it fascinating. That's why. I do like though, She-Ra gets a Swedish dub. It's really good. So that's nice. That's nice.
Eggman, you won't get away with this.
Then I tracked and followed him to this pyramid, but couldn't get in because the door was sealed.
Well, this was unfortunately a pretty boring audio swap.
colony.
Who?
Welcome to the desert. It's hot. I saw something in the oasis. Do you want to go there?
Oh yeah, the Swedish dub uses Japanese names. So Yoi is Juno or Junochi. Tristan is Honda. Teia is Anzu. In fact, the Swedish dub is amazing because they call dual monsters magic and wizards. Not even the Japanese dub does that. Only the early Japanese manga volumes do. So whoever translated Swedish dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Must have been some really hardcore, like, niche fan of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they just decided to use the no longer in use Japanese names from the manga for the game.
Using the gravity control switch. Shoot! I was so close.
It's like the manga started in 1996, and then in '98 they changed the name of the card game from Magic and Wizards to Duel Monsters. And this is first reflected in the Toei anime series. Although the card backs in that anime still says MW, but they call it Duel Monsters. But the Swedish anime just call it Magic and Wizards somehow. That was a boring pick. Just Shadow and Final Chase. Wait, no, this is Final Rush. Wait, no. Is it? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Final Rush starts with a rocket. Never mind.
That wasn't so hard.
This stage is annoying because it has a bunch of gravity manipulation stuff that doesn't work properly. I'm gonna try to skip as much of it as possible. But yeah, starting with Pokemon, a lot of Swedish dubs ended up based on American dubs. The 4Kids dub. Is this 4Kids? Yeah, it's 4Kids. Yeah, it's amazing. I think the Digimon dub well, the Digimon dub is even more amazing in the way it changed things. That was Fox though. Although some of the changes are just straight up sexist. Like they made what's her name? Oops. One of the girls, not Sora, the other one. Is Mimi? Yes, Mimi. Like in the original Japanese anime, Mimi, like yeah, she's a fashion girl, but like she's also a survivalist expert and like really knows her stuff. But the dub changes her into like this bimbo who doesn't know anything, just because she's a girl who likes fashion, therefore she can't be intelligent. So you just take out like stuff like her mentioning she has a survival kit and stuff, replace it with things like, oh, I broke my nails, and it's just like, holy shit, how did you get away with this? And of course, this Digimon the movie, which gives 3 different OVA shorts, OVA episodes cut together into a movie with an attempt to make it so that they fit together by dubbing over plot points to link them together, and it doesn't work at all. It's hilariously bad. They released that in theaters to try and make money when Pokemon the movie ended up being a big success. Oh, Fox. Yeah, started with Pokemon, Swedish dubs started being based on American dubs. Before that we actually had like our own script writers and everything. Not so much these days.
Oops.
But the movie is hilarious. I highly recommend it even if you don't know anything about Digimon. Like, it is... Nothing about the movie makes sense. Absolutely nothing. Like, the OVA shorts on their own, the first two, are actually really good. But the way they've tried to make it into one story that doesn't work and just change everything and insert pop songs everywhere is just incredible. Like, the opening theme song is Bare Naked Ladies One Week. Like, that's a thing in a Digimon movie.
Oops. Oops.
I haven't actually played Cyber Sleuth. I haven't played any of the modern Digimon games. I just know that Cyber Sleuth has a really bad translation that wasn't even fixed in the re-release. Like, completely inaccurate, super wrong translations everywhere. But yeah. I was going to get Cyber Sleuth, like the re-release, if it had fixed the translation, but I'm still also just kind of annoyed that the sequel doesn't let you play as a girl when the first one did. I was really gay about it.
So far, so good.
So, I don't know. They're doing a reboot of the Digimon Adventure series set in modern day, and I mean, I'll check it out, it looks good, but it also feels kind of pointless because it seems like very much a shot-for-shot remake, except for the era it's set in. I'm like, do we really need that? Maybe. It could be. Head Golem, huh? Yeah, I know which one to mean. Oh no, okay, so Shao Walker's cannon sits so low I have to jump to shoot. There we go.
I'll get the last piece too.
Tag is boring. I'm out of here.
Woohoo! It's like a trampoline.
You turn into a big-time villain, Doctor.
Too bad.
This is the 8th Scorpion Chamber. Detector readings are reversed. Be very careful. This is the capsule planet.
Apocalypse.
Is that how you say thanks to someone who just saved your life?
I'm not interested.
This cutscene worked really
The reason
well.
I'm in here is because of that fake hedgehog.
We're calling Amy a fake? Wow, rude.
Something's on the radar. We are very close.
holding down A button will allow you to hover over short distances. Baby Chow love to eat nuts. This is the tunnel meteorite.
Is it now?
There has to be.
If you are scaling a wall, you can dig into it by pressing B button. One more important thing.
It was like Eggman was singing along to Rouge's theme.
Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
Oh shit. Aim is gonna beat up Shadow.
For the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
Finally, all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are set in place. Now the stage is open.
My name is Rouge the Bat, better known as the treasure hunter, Rouge.
Oh yeah, Big is down here. Hi Big. I like how Amy has her hammer out when she jumps to explain why she can destroy robots. Oh wait, what? Oh shit.
Hints are also useful in finding emeralds.
This is gonna be interesting. I wasn't aware we could get outside of the mech Eggman and Tails. That's going to... No, Big is fine. He somehow makes it into every single cutscene and stage. It's odd. Although only in the Dreamcast version. You know, I should have downloaded the Jim Carrey mod. Because yes, there is a Jim Carrey mod for Eggman. Would have made it even better. Oh god, Sonic Free Riders. Yeah, it was strange too. It's like, it seemed like it didn't have much of a budget, because like not only was it a bad Kinect game, but like there were no cutscenes. Instead they just had like visual novel style dialogue and stuff, and like the first 2 Riders games went heavy on the story. That's why you have the real-time fan dub of the first Sonic Riders coming next week. It's this weekend. The 15th. But yeah, that's this weekend, right?
There should be a missile around.
No, it's next week. It's Monday next week. Or Sunday this week. I don't know. I don't know dates. Only dates I know is going on dates with girls. I don't know. That was supposed to sound. That was supposed to sound smooth, and I just completely messed up the delivery. No, don't mind me. This is surprisingly smooth, considering I'm playing as Eggman. You should be out of your. You should be out of the Eggmobile more often, Eggman. You're really like athletic. Why do you need Shadow's help?
They stink like echidnas do.
They stink like echidnas do. I should do a replay of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 properly again. Like I already have a Let's Play on my channel, but like I just want to talk about the story again in details, and it's easier to do when I'm playing than when I'm not playing. I just fucking love these games so much.
What? Is that all?
I'm sorry, an A rank isn't enough, Rouge, who is also Eggman. True. Sonic 2 proved that. Wait, what? Are you serious? We get both jungle stages as Eggman. This music. Oh yeah, Rouge had a new voice. There were a lot of new voices there. It was the first ensemble game since they changed the voices. Oh, is this what penis music is? I've heard that term, but I haven't I have no idea what it's supposed to mean. I've only seen the term on Twitter. I was too scared to ask.
I have to try harder.
I just kicked the robot to death. God, this is hard because you can't do homing attacks.
I understand. I will eat all my carrots.
Shadow, I beg you. Please do it for them. Give them a chance.
Weren't they? That's strange, because they're in the new Olympic game for Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Even though those Olympics might not happen in real life, which means it's going to be an Olympics that only happen in Sonic reality.
What have you done to Sonic? I'll never forgive you for this.
God, this music is amazing.
I was able to save Amy from Eggman, but she told me that Eggman is up to evil ways again.
I can't even jump on enemies. It doesn't count as an attack. So I have to use strings. It's actually really difficult. Okay. I will check it out. Oh no. No, there was a gold ring there. Should have taken it. Instead of moving forward. Now I have to continue this stage.
Supposed to be encapsulated?
That's what I promised her. And I must keep that promise. That's what Maria wished for.
No! No! Oh, this is amazing. Okay, not missing the spring this time.
Why am I getting readings?
This is a racing game, and with a little style this is how to get rank up.
Okay, good, there's the spring. Oh my god. I would have gotten an A rank if I didn't miss the spring, by the way. Now I'm not getting an A rank. Or not. Okay. Huh. Oh, the Noid would be amazing in this, yes.
Earthquake. Legend has it when all 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected, the power creates a miracle. I have 6 of them. They're mine. All mine.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it from you. If you use them, you'll be able to see things you couldn't before.
Congratulations. Chaos control!
That was a piece of cake. I found the key and now it's time to explore Eggman's secret.
Jump to avoid Sonic's spin attack. But remember, your
Listen to some
opponent
cool
will be shooting
songs.
homing missiles at you. Visit the parks and classrooms to meet new friends from around the world.
There's the fixed cutscenes, because normally you can see Amy's detached arm using the card. I love that they didn't clean up Gerald Robotics' cell in 50 years.
World with destruction.
We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
I came here following the signal from the emerald.
The emerald
If
may
I'm not
be buried
mistaken, this is
underground.
the master.
Did you find a digging tool? Gravity is very weak here. You can jump higher and move huge boulders with ease. Break through the floor here.
I really love upskirts of Amy in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
That's no reason why I wanted to get a new outfit, because that's just... No. Oh no. Sorry, I mean, oh no. And we have Warrior's head as a one-up symbol for some reason. Oh, Knuckles has a running animation, I didn't know that. It's just so rare to get up to actual speeds with Knuckles. I thought he just had this one, the walking fast animation.
Where is your file?
This is almost like when we were playing Speed Highway yesterday as Knuckles. Sonic Team building. But of course, this game was made by Sonic Team USA, which was actually located in San Francisco, which is why the city stages in Sonic Adventure 2 is based in San Francisco.
When you get close to the emerald, the color of the light becomes red.
And then it just became like a staple of the series. So like Sonic Advance 3 has some San Francisco stuff, Sonic Forces has it. Oops. I don't like these platforms. They remind me of the annoying spinning barrel in Carnival Night Zone, even though they're not as annoying, but still. Just reminding me of that is not good. Hello, Knights. Ah, Knights. Miss Knights. I'm one of the few people who actually liked the second Knights game. Right through the soap blimp. Should be okay. Please drop down here. Whee! Oh. There we go. Well, now you know why it was time to. Oh, shit.
Sonic.
That's what I get for trying to cheat the system. Yeah, I'm one of the few people who actually like the second Knights game for Wii. With motion controls it sucks, but if you play with a GameCube or Touch controller, it's actually really fun. I've gotten some very serious, angry comments about mentioning that I liked that game before. It's kind of amazing. Oh, that's why I couldn't run there. They have a warp point because it doesn't work for Knuckles.
The same wavelength and properties.
The prototype is still alive, and he's controlling the space colony.
I'm going to skip this. We've already seen the FMVs.
Handing over the fake emerald, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Memorize Knuckles' patterns. When he stops, that's the time to attack.
Fine, then just take them. They stink like echidnas do.
Use B button to grab it. Then use the analog thumb pad to swing.
Team Eggman just arguing.
Throw the switch and drain the liquid.
Menu screen customization. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Be quiet.
You say
Just
so.
leave it to me.
What special actions? There are 3 chow containers per stage. You should open all 3 containers to find out what's in.
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emeralds. That makes it very powerful.
What's up with that knucklehead anyway? Trying to take over the shuttle. I thought we were toast for sure. We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
This music.
Enter your ID and password.
Please choose a file.
This almost works.
Oh no! My power is going down!
Oh look, Shadow. It's on the roof because it's painted in.
Please make your selection carefully.
Because the Dreamcast version didn't actually have dynamic shadows that matched the models, so they just painted in the shadows. It's always there.
Ah, shoot.
Select one from here.
Chaos Emeralds.
I saved your
Yeah,
results
that's
so
the
far.
reason they were looking for him.
It just won't end. Oh, we're Chaos again. Oh no, we're Shao. Okay.
That bastard is after the pieces as well. Collect them all and put the emerald back together quickly.
Oh my god. Yeah. That would be a good edit actually. I should make that. How do I get up here? Oh, there's a spring here. I thought these would just carry me up. Oh, okay, only the left one will. haven't got the new 102 yet. That's one of the characters I know you can get. We also haven't got a Mephiles or a Metal Sonic you can also get. We only got Metal Sonic for one stage yesterday when we played Sonic Adventure 1 Randomizer. So essentially the way scoring works in this game is that shooting stages requires you to have a lot of points, base points, which you get from doing combos when you're shooting. Action stages are more focused on time bonuses, which is why I'm able to get a good score even though I fuck some stuff up. And hunting stages is a mix of both, because the faster you get a emerald piece, the more points you get, and the less hints you use, the more points you get. And if you get an emerald without using any hints, if you get all emeralds without using any hints, I think it's a guaranteed A rank. Maybe there's some time limit on that as well. Sonic Adventure 1. As I prefer Sonic Adventure 1, mainly because I feel it has a better balance of gameplay sections. I like the idea of choosing a character better than just hero or dark. I also really like the overworld, although I understand why they wouldn't really work in Sonic Adventure 2. I probably prefer the story in Sonic Adventure 2, but game-wise I prefer Sonic Adventure 1. They're both fantastic games. Like I consider both of them like the best Sonic games out there. Hi, Big. See, totally fine. That's the thing too, like if they remake Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, they have a chance to improve both games. Take like a little bit of both games and insert them into each other. I'm sure you could make an overworld work for Sonic Adventure 2 somehow. I'm not sure how, but let's see why not. I like the overworld because I like the idea of knowing where stages take place. I think it's very cool. It makes you feel part of the world and everything. And I missed that in this one. Well, you sort of get that from the world map, I guess, but it's not exactly. It's not really the same thing.
Amy, Tails, I'm on my way.
Purple? Oh, Metal Sonic. We were just talking about you.
Get down.
It's gonna be interesting. God, this is really hard to control. Action character in a hunting stage is not ideal. I don't like that Metal Sonic is light blue these days. I mean, I liked it better when he was dark blue. Oh, there it is. Can I please get it? There we go. Still supposed to be a turtle here. They won't let me out. Okay, can't go there. I'm very confused. Oh, there's a missing melody thing here. But I know some people who like Sonic Adventure 1 and hate Sonic Adventure 2 and vice versa. So it's definitely like a mixed feelings kind of thing. It's not. I mean, they are very different games. They have a lot of similarities, of course, but enough differences to. Where is this emerald? Oh wait, can Metal Sonic drown? That makes no sense. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. Well. Who cares what I think? Which one do you prefer? Adventure 1 or Adventure 2? Where is it? Oh, there's a platform up there. This is so hard to control, like you have no idea. Like action characters are really not meant for these stages. Yeah, I mean that's partially it too. Like Adventure 1 I played first. I played it when it was brand new. I played this when it was brand new as well, but at that point I'd already fallen in love with Adventure 1, so that's definitely a factor. Where is it? It looks like it's inside of that. Like inside of this whole thing. But how would that even work? Is there a way inside? Oh, there is. How? Must be down. Must be in here then. God, this is so hard to control. It's like when they put like adventure stages into Sonic Generations or Forces, and it's just the character isn't made to traverse that kind of environment, and it's just super awkward. It's like that. Okay, nothing here. Back to the first area. Ah. Or not. You can also just plummet into the sea. Why not? Okay, so it's down here. Central. It's not. No, there it is.
Jump into the water and press B button to dive underwater.
Oh. Tails is very fast. It's a red Tails. Oh god. Is this a Gundam joke? Is that why Tails is super fast when he's red? Ah. God, this is also really hard to control because he goes into boost.
But how did he manage to harness all...
Supersonic.
If you don't know, there's a gag. It's an old mecha gag about how the red one is faster. The red diode needs to go faster. I'm pretty sure it originates from Gundam. No, I could be wrong, because I'm not a mecha expert at all. But I'm pretty sure that's what's happened here. We're playing as Red Tails, which is why he's super fast and everything is really hard to control. Nope.
That's a 10-4. Cargo.
All I can see is water. Where is my home?
Connecting to the database.
Try breaking wooden containers with this.
Yeah, it's super common in like mecha sci-fi stuff.
Once you grab onto the wall, use the analog thumb pad to move.
Making an entire stage set above quicksand, 2 stages set above quicksand is just cruel.
To remove Chow from the memory.
Tails is faster than Sonic.
I'll take care of this before you run to get the Chaos Emerald.
You know how yesterday we talked about how E1 2 should have tank controls? I would like tank controls right now. So turning around is impossible. You're just sliding away. Like that.
Just a guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, you're not. Tails. Whew.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
Yeah, just jump. Okay, good. Checkpoint.
So, how did you know?
Enter your ID and password.
Yeah!
Enter your ID and password.
Oh, doesn't count anymore? That sucks. That's hilarious.
Now you have access to the Hero Garden. Use the lobby to get there.
Oh no. Let's try again.
No matter what, you'll still...
have no idea if this is like a faster way or not.
No worries, egghead.
See, that's an issue I have with a lot of like how people perceive like things being serious and stuff, is that things can be silly while still being sincere. Look at this, by the way. And I would rather have something that's sincere and a bit silly, like Sonic Adventure, than something that's just like needlessly serious and also like maybe self-aware. I hate when things. I hate when levity is replaced with self-awareness. I guess we'll find out soon. Well, I say that as if I'm able to beat this level. I'm not. How the fuck am I gonna survive my way over there? Oh, the cat runs down. Come. There you go. Whew. Oh, it is. It's very awkward. And if you lose a quicksand, you're instantly dead. You can't survive. This is terrible. Although, this being so difficult to control is another reason why I want to see this at like DDQ. Because imagine if they were to get this character in a race. Oh, fuck! No, no, no! That bomb has killed me. Can we get up there, maybe? I don't know if it's high enough. No. This is a spring under here. Oh! Will you look at that? Yeah. Okay, very careful now. It's been a while since the checkpoint. Okay. Where do I? Okay, it's over there. I should be able to just glide forward here without too much issue. Okay, it's over there as well. I'll take that one then. Yeah, I agree, Tails. Fuck this. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is so hard. Please let the stage. Yes.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was the Chaos
Even your
Emerald.
memories might not be real, you know?
Whew. We're Silver Sonic. Oh, okay. My bad, we're supposed to be Silver Sonic, but the fact that I'm using the movie shoes has glitched it. We're supposed to be Silver Sonic from Sonic Adventure 1. Well, the unnamed Metal Sonic in one of the tubes that every single fan has agreed is Silver Sonic. Even though it's really more black than silver, but, you know, minor details. Okay, not high enough. If you don't know, this boss is normally fought as Rouge. It's supposed to climb the walls and stuff, and it actually makes it pretty tricky as an action character. I got this one when I tested the game out, and I could not finish it because I ended up not having any more boxes left, and that makes it essentially impossible if you're an action character or a an action character. Oh fuck! If he gets a machine gun now, I might be screwed. Wait, no. Oh, good. Woo! This is it. Yes.
Wow, I'm good.
The game crashed. I'm not joking, the game has crashed. I'm surprised it took that long. I'm going to deactivate the movie shoes, which should fix all the player characters. Which stage? This would be ours, right? Yeah.
Grind down.
Oh, now we're on Tails.
Compete with people around the world.
And it's Tornade.
Update the
Mech.
database.
God, it bugs me so much.
Hold on.
You contain the memory stone.
Detector readings are
Strategy, what's that?
The very enemies can also be destroyed using your somersaults. This is the Holy Planet. This is the Tunnel Meteorite.
No, I picked Dark.
Which game do you want to play?
They probably designed the core like a shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Yes, recharge. Do you think you can sweep me?
He's starting to get on my nerves. He is relentless about the Master Emerald, isn't he?
I'll show you the skills that make me disappeared while I was on my way to rescue Rouge.
Iron Gate is
I'm
Tails?
Knuckles, the Echidna.
Yeah, apparently.
Just call me Knuckles.
Oh, it's regular Tails. See, in this stage I would have been fine with ridiculously fast Tails, because this stage is like, just have quicksand everywhere. But if red makes you faster, why is Sonic blue? Maybe that's why Sonic's shoes are red. Ah.
Try it. Omo-chan knows everything.
You know, I'm surprised that Penny Parker and Snapcube hasn't done a real-time fan-up for Sonic Adventure 1. Like, there's a lot of cutscenes and characters in that. I feel like it would be a good pick. I mean, what do I know? I've never done anything like that, so maybe they thought of it and realized it didn't really work or something. It's hard to cut together because like there's 6 different stories that are not like in a linear order or anything. I would love to see it though. Like, the stuff is wonderful. And like, she's one of the few Sonic YouTubers, if you can call her that I watch.
a nice day. Jump into the water.
I mentioned last night that actually how I found out about the randomizer is that she did a stream of this one, Adventure 2.
While in mid-jump, press and hold A button to try. You can download a new scenario of Town Adventure from the library.
What are you doing? Wait, give me a second. What are you doing? Stop tearing things down. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, you could make it work. You just have to like decide which scenes to go with, I suppose. Well, I think the characters fighting each other is easiest to just go with main character priority, which is Sonic. But you don't need to show the fights either, for that matter. Like, what I would do personally is I would just go with like priority character order to Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, etc., and decide which story cutscene takes precedence that way. Although I'd also, of course, order it in chronological orders, like start with D1 and 2 and stuff like that.
Enter your ID and password.
Oh my god, cat, can you not? Livy! Come. Livy. Oh shit. Did we already do this fight? Livy. No. I'm guessing the seed got reset when we had to restart the game. So some of the stuff will be the same stuff now. Which is a shame, but that's what I get for not setting a unique seed, I guess.
The Ark was the first space colony created by mankind. Not many people know that the Ark contained a top-secret research facility where weapons of mass destruction were being created.
Do you really think you had a chance?
Where is she? Oh, the music is ended. There she is. I need rings. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Just continue, I might have to end the stream because the cat is not being nice right now, and it probably means that she wants to go to bed. She likes sleeping together with humans.
We interrupt this broadcast.
Here's how to use the Chow transporter. Chow are so cute.
This is one of the most annoying fights in the game because unlike the Sonic and Shadow fights, there's no real good way to know when you can hit them, and the route just disappears. What? I set the settings so that I would get Green Hill Zone instead of Mad Space. Hold on, I'm gonna check something.
This is the
No, Okay, fair enough. Mad space it is.
I couldn't believe it was true, so I hopped in my new tornado and headed straight for Prison Island.
Blue light. This is unfortunate. This stage sucks. I'm pretty sure no one likes this stage. Oh, the gravity isn't working. That's good. Where's the blue light? So, is it like beneath the blue light or something? No. What did it say? Blue light circle. Huh? Okay, all of this is a blue light circle actually, so... Maybe it's beneath here? No, it's way too far down. Oh, there it is. The top of the leg of machine number 1. Where it's not tilted. Where's machine number 1? Where's its leg, for that matter? I remember when Super Mario Galaxy released, there were so many Sonic fans that insisted that Nintendo had stolen the idea from this stage because Mario could run around on planets. Because, you know, Sonic Adventure 2 invented gravity. It was the most pathetic attempt at, like, Nintendo's ripping off Sonic I've ever seen, and it was hilarious. Ah, good times. This is 1, so where's the end of the leg of machine number 1? So maybe it's in one of these crates? Doesn't seem like it. Camera is not helping things. It was red over here. Huh? The top of the leg of where's the top then? Is it even higher up? No. I don't get this. Oh, they meant like that. The container without an opening. Okay. Containers still up here, so. What are you doing now? Levy! Levy! Levy, stop. Sorry about this. All these have openings though. Are there any other ones? Oh, here. Oh, god damn it. Climbing is not very, it's not very consistent in how it works, unfortunately. I guess it's better than the alternative, like in Sonic 06, where it's almost impossible to not climb a wall when you play as Knuckles.
When they mate, they may lay new eggs for you to raise.
Levy. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I gotta end this because she's not being nice. She's going to tear down a bunch of stuff at this point. Thank you for watching. We didn't get to finish this, but we also lost our seed, so that's unfortunately what happens when you play the PC version on an NVIDIA card. It just randomly crashes on loading screens. But thank you for watching, and I will see you on some other stream. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.